prove myself and to be your husband. So thank you for everything. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for everything you do. Are you crying?
I don't know.
We had to do the American civil marriage as well. Like, I think that day was the day I was like, oh yeah, 100%. Like, this is the person I want to be with forever.
Dari pertanyaan dia dan diskusi kita tuh jadi membuka mata aku kalau ada loh cowok yang beneran kalau misalnya di perempuan itu buat dinikahin dan serius dan ingin membina rumah tangga sampai akhirat kayak begitu ada ya ternyata, dan dia juga satu vibe sama aku, maksudnya bukan yang terlalu ekstrim atau bukan yang jauh banget dari agama, ya pas aja gitu, ternyata ada kayak gitu.
She's good with my family, you know, you could talk to my grandma and she gets a good feeling, good connection. You talk to my mom, same thing. So, oh yeah, I know she's the one. But, you know, once we got there, I was like, okay, 100%.
Keluarga dan dia selalu meyakinkan aku kalau kita tuh bisa jadi keluarga yang sakinah, mawaddah warahmah, kayak gitu. Jadi kayak
Assalamualaikum, my name is Zack Forbes. I'm 30 years old. I'm from the United States and I live in South Korea.
Hai, nama aku Diamonda Majid, umur aku 31 tahun, dari Indonesia, dan sekarang aku tinggal di South Korea alias Korea Selatan.
And we met on Muzz. So we got married August 24th, 2024 in Bandung, Indonesia. It was a traditional West Javanese wedding.
Yep.
With some Sundanese, I guess, traditions involved in it. We wore traditional clothing. I thought it was very beautiful and just powerful, especially whenever Diamonda walked across the stage in her like almost like a queen like outfit. I was like, oh my God, who is this? And they say, yes, that's gonna be your wife. What? It looks amazing.
We only prepared that wedding for 3 months, from looking for the vendors, the venue, and then also we are doing the documents all together. It's like a little bit crazy because we have to do dual civil marriage, which is in the US and also in Indonesia. Also, we have to prepare a visa for Korea and a visa for US. It's like so many challenges, but alhamdulillah we made it.
Yeah. Like,
thanks for the family and then friends that support us, and the wedding is great. My makeup is good. That's important. And we have a nice photographer.
I thought it was special because our wedding organizer worked with us to incorporate some important traditions, even for me. For example, and kind of incorporate our own traditions. So one that I wanted to bring was a music performance. And since I'm a musician, I'm a trumpet player here in South Korea, I was able to perform a song called Leve and Rose. It's a love song, and I was able to play it on the trumpet and to sing on the wedding.
We have traditional Sundanese wedding tradition, in bahasa kayak lempar candies terus beras gitu, kayak special things that from the US or American things coming gitu.
I'm very open with my family, especially when we're talking about life decisions. So whenever I met Diamonda on Muzz, I talked to my family, I talked mainly to my parents, said, hey, this is the person I'm talking to, this is her background, we would love to do a video call and kind of start things going. So fast forward, when we decided to set a wedding date, they were excited, they were thrilled. So my family actually flew all the way from Virginia and Georgia in the United States, and were able to stay in Bandung, Indonesia for a few weeks before the wedding. It's not the first time for at least my family to be able to travel all the way for a wedding ceremony. So when they said, oh, we're going to Indonesia, okay, cool. Yeah. They already packed their bags and ready to go.
Yeah. So far is good. Ini agak sedikit unik karena maksudnya keluarga Zack itu gak sepunya American, karena mamanya itu kan dari Malaysia juga. Mamanya diaspora Malaysia yang imigrasi ke Amerika Serikat, yang sekarang jadi warga negara Amerika Serikat. Jadi ada value-value Asia juga yang masih dipegang teguh, misalnya kayak izin ke orang tua, something like that. Terus juga kebersamaan, mungkin kayak lebih kekeluargaan juga, which is American culture juga dia individualistik tapi ada kekeluargaannya, cuma ini lebih Asia Tenggara gitu. Tapi aku ngerasanya jadi bagus, malah perpaduan yang unik aja menurut aku. Jadi aku nggak ngerasa terlalu asing, nggak terlalu ngerasa shock culture, tapi ngerasa banyak suatu hal yang baru juga aku terima gitu dari misalnya sisi Amerika. Yang paling kerasa itu paling kalau misalnya dari American culture itu mereka langsung direct gitu kalau ngomong. Misalnya kalau suka atau enggak mereka tuh langsung to the point. Dimana aku sebagai yang tinggal di Bandung ya, lahir besar di Bandung gitu kan agak suka, kita kan muter-muter gitu ya kalau ngomong kayak aduh biar enak gimana nih kayak gitu-gitu. Nah itu kadang-kadang bisa jadi banyak pelajaran juga sih, kayak oh dia tuh langsung kayak gitu ya. Terus kayak pertama tuh kayak ih langsung banget sih gitu, tapi ternyata oh memang benar sih maksudnya kayak gitu. Terus aku juga berusaha belajar terus untuk to the point sama dia gitu, karena awalnya aku kayak mainnya yang pasif gitu loh, terus dianya nggak ngerti jadi malah miskom. Tapi sekarang kita udah work it. Kalau sama keluarga aku, alhamdulillah baik juga. Kebetulan mamahnya juga bisa bahasa Indonesia, karena mamahnya dulu kerja di Kedubes. Mamahnya Zack itu suka ngobrol sama mama aku sih. Dari antara papa mertua, papa aku kayak pakai bahasa Inggris dikit-dikit gitulah, gitu. Papa aku pakai Google Translate, chat-chat gitu.
I was exploring a few different applications before and trying to just talk to people, try to get that experience, because pretty hard to be able to find someone genuine and just have a conversation about the future and things like that without today's society views as like, if you're talking to someone, you want something out of it. But actually, maybe we just want to talk and see if we want to go down the route of marriage. For me, actually, before I was looking at some other options, and I think a friend had told me about Muzz app, and it might have been in 2022, actually, around February, March, something like that. And I was kind of on and off just because I'm not a real online person. And before that, I didn't have much success really talking to anyone real. Maybe a year into using the app, I was able to actually meet a few people just to talk, just to see what kinds of things I wanted in a relationship, what they wanted, some things that I might realize that I need to work on as a Muslim, as a man, and some things that are non-negotiables or that are negotiables. So there was that period of time where I was on the app just kind of testing the waters just to see what's going to be the best thing for my life, for whoever I marry, for their life, our families, and inshallah bring us a Jannah. I would say really around that time, maybe 2022, is on and off. And then sometimes I would be able to talk to someone for a little bit and have a conversation. And then, of course, naturally we just agree it's not working out. And it wasn't until, I met Diamonda that things started to click. Really powerful when it clicks online, because like I said, I tried before and it's not so easy. But I know on Muzz it was easier. It made it a little bit more clear to talk to people. There weren't like scammers or weird people and stuff, at least for me. I did the gold membership, if I remember. I actually paid to be able to have conversations and stuff. That was good.
Yeah.
At the time, like I was telling you, a period of time, I thought were pretty straightforward, but I realized about myself, I'm more complex. There's a level of things that I require and things that are also for my family. And at that time, maybe I wasn't thinking about my family as much. For me, a good practicing Muslima, for me, the basics, pray 5 times a day. There's no faltering in faith. It's okay if maybe you went through some things in your life, but you're not still in it. For example, you're not still drinking alcohol. You're not still going clubbing and things like that. It's okay. Maybe that's your lifestyle, but for me, that's not what I would want, because I'm thinking about the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with and to have a family with. For my family, I guess there are some nuances that I could tell. Today we talk about the vibe, like good vibes, good connection, those kinds of things. But I think it's very true. Even if you look at a picture of someone or you talk to someone and you hear their voice or you see them on a video call, I think you get that vibe, you get that connection. You could tell if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. if it's worth your time or if it's not worth your time. And I don't like to waste my time or anyone else's time. So there's a lot of people that, hey, these are my expectations. This is what I would like. And what would you like? Okay, you put it on the table and maybe everything lines up, but then there's no connection. There's no vibe. So that was a new thing, on that kind of list. Practicing Muslim, not still struggling with who they are or any addiction or any other problems, good connection with their own family, and have that education work experience as well. Not closed-minded. I'm not the kind of person that's like, okay, if I only read the Quran, I'm going to be a good Muslim. You have to actually live your life and actually do things. Just like I'm not going to give 100% of my time just to go on the streets and help all the homeless. That's very good if that was my career, but I also need to put bread on the table. I need to provide for my own family. That's one of the first priorities. If we can't help ourselves, how can you help others? Those kinds of things, whenever I would talk to someone, it would kind of be self-explanatory. We would kind of find out if we would match or not. There'd be some kind of clear indications if a person was being genuine or not genuine as well. I know it's kind of some of it was specific, some of it was kind of vague. A lot of it for me is like feeling. I just kind of know, like, oh, okay, you're nice, but no.